Thank you, Carla. Portia was a good woman, fierce and loyal, and her loyalty got her killed. It's all my fault.
Don't beat yourself up, Ruben. It's not your fault.
I should have, but there's nothing I can do about it now. It's been a long night. You should go get some rest. I'll stay here a bit longer. I'll lock up afterward. I don't want anyone to disturb her. Good night, Carla.
Night, Ruben.
Someone's knocking on the door. There's no one here. But wait. What's that on the door? Is that an envelope? I need to remove the tape. I'd better be reading it inside. I'd better check what's in the... Much better. I can open... Shoot! I need to put them back in place. Oh no! Someone has been poisoned again! I need to let Ruben know. I should text Ruben. Ruben! Someone has been poisoned! We need to act quickly.
What? Who has been poisoned?
I don't know. I found the letter taped to my door. It says that 2 people have been poisoned and an antidote is hidden in the sand.
Show me the letter. If it's true, my best bet would be that the antidote is hidden somewhere on the beach. But have you considered the possibility that someone might be trying to distract you from the investigation?
I really don't think it's worth risking people's lives over that.
No, of course not. I just think we need to consider all possible scenarios before we jump into this.
What other scenarios are there to consider, Ruben?
This could be a trap for all we know.
It might be, but we can't just sit here and risk people dying. We need to head to the beach and find the antidote right now.
Okay, let's not waste any time in that case. Lead the way. What exactly are you looking for?
We should keep our eyes peeled for a glass vial, probably with some sort of liquid inside.
I found it. There's another note tied around it.
What does it say?
The first half of the antidote is here. The other half is in the ruins. There will only be enough antidote for one. They don't have much time. Jax and Margot have been poisoned.
Carla, the note said there's only enough antidote for one. It won't save them both. Should we tell them?
We could, but it would cause a panic, and we don't want that right now.
Yes, but we'll have to do it at some point.
We will, once we find the second vial.
Let's think about this rationally. We don't even know what's in these vials.
It must be the antidote.
How could you be so sure? It could be poison for all we know. To be on the safe side, I'll grab the analyzer and come find you after.
Great. I'll try to find the second vial in the meantime.
The second vial should be in the ruins. I guess I should combine the contents of the vials now. I need to combine the... Ruben said we should analyze it first, but he's not here yet. Maybe he's still looking for the analyzer. I should go look for him.
Carla, I was just on the way to see you. I found the analyzer. Have you found the other vial?
Yes, and I already combined the contents.
Great. Pass the solution over. I'll analyze it. It will only take a second. We're in luck, though. I saw Jax and Margot having breakfast in the dining hall.
Just the two of them? That's an odd pair to be together.
No, there were other people there, too. Ah, it's done. There are no toxins, and the solution is neutral. It should be safe to administer. You can have the solution back. Let's not waste another second and head for the dining hall.
All right, let's go.
What do you want, Ruben?
Jax, calm down. There's something we need to talk about. Where's everyone else?
They left already. What's going on here, Reuben?
We received a letter about a couple of people being poisoned. I'll come straight out with it. It's Jax and Margot.
What? This is no time for jokes, Reuben.
You can say that again. I feel absolutely fine.
That's probably because the poison hasn't taken effect yet.
We have an antidote for it, but only enough for one of you.
You're obviously giving the antidote to me, right?
I don't know.
Be serious, Carla. Margot doesn't deserve it. She ain't good people. She's involved in scandals all over the place. She's a wicked woman. Don't trust her.
Jax, I think you should speak for yourself.
There's nothing to say. I'm in the public spotlight all the time. Everyone knows everything there is to know about me.
Over the past couple of years, your spotlight has clearly been dimming away. You've had more than enough time to work in the shadows.
What in tarnation are you talking about?
I know about your latest business associates. I'm not the type people can keep secrets from.
You keep your damn mouth shut.
Or what? You're going to hate me? Oops. I probably should be more careful when talking to a mafioso.
Jax, what does she mean by mafioso?
I don't know what she's talking about. I ain't involved with the mafia.
Keep your lies to yourself. I know they've been shunting money in your direction.
It's time to tell the truth, Jax.
If Jax doesn't say it himself, I'll do it for him.
Shut the hell up, will ya? I'll do it myself. Look, I needed money, a lot of it, so I got in bed with the Texas Mafia. It was a simple deal. I launder their money, keeping some of it for myself.
Really? How does an actor like you launder money?
It's easier than you'd think. You take money from private accounts and invest it in a few movie projects or studios. You just gotta know where to invest. That's where I come in.
Jax, do you understand where that money came from? Why didn't you come to me instead?
I thought I didn't need you. I thought I could earn the money myself. But they started asking for the payback quicker, and I couldn't deliver it. The only way out is to pay them off.
God damn it, Jax. Why are you so thick-headed?
Back off, Reuben. At least I don't stab my friends in the back. But maybe if you give me the antidote, I'll forgive you.
Chérie, the mafia he works for is involved in drug trafficking, extortion, and who knows what else.
So what? Margot's corporation has affected millions of people. She's given misleading information to the public more times than I can count.
Trainer, let's be honest here. Everyone knows you couldn't count if your life depended on it. Carla, don't listen to that wannabe movie star. I've done a lot more good than him. I deserve to live.
It shouldn't be about who's done more good or bad in the world. All life is equal.
Damn straight it is. Do you hear that, you snake? You won't wriggle your way out of this one.
Carla, we need to make a decision. This can't go on any longer. If it was me, I'd give it to Jax. But it shouldn't be just me who decides. Who are we going to give the antidote to?
Jax, I'd like you to have the antidote.
Mon Dieu! You chose him over me!
That's... What could I have done?
You could have chosen me, chérie.
But she didn't.
I'm not about to die here.
What have I done? You're the one who tried to grab the antidote off me. Now we're both dead.
I'm a fighter. I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't take what I want. I'm not going anywhere, Jax.
Don't despair just yet. We could still go conduct a blood test, identify the poison, and try to reverse it.
Why? Can't we just use the miraculous?
No, we can't. I got lucky with it, but it's way too dangerous to use without proper testing. We still don't know what side effects I might get from it. I'll only use it as a last resort. People, everything will be fine if you follow my command. Margot, Jax, you'll come with me. Admiral, I'll need your help in the workshop too. Carla, I'd like for you to try to figure out where the letter came from.
Will do. There's not much to go on, though. Just those letters that seem to have been cut out of a newspaper.
Let's try and find that paper. You should ask Mrs. Bird about it. She's responsible for them. She's probably cleaning up in the kitchen after breakfast.
All right, I'll ask her. Mrs. B, where do you keep all the newspapers?
Sorry, dear, but I disposed of the old issues before everyone arrived on the island. Old news is no news, Reuben says. But we did keep one with Dr. Cat in the headline.
Really? Do you know where it is?
Last time I saw it, Ms. Lim was reading it in the parlor.
Thanks. That's a great help. I'll check there first. The coffee table will be perfect for examining the newspaper on. There's Dr. Cat's article. It's missing a page, and Janet was last seen with the newspaper. But the blood test results are probably ready. I should go and
Carla, good timing. We just received the results, and it's great news. They don't have a trace of poison in their bodies.
That's amazing news. What a weight off my shoulders.
It looks like whoever did this was messing with us. No one is in real danger here.
Tell that to my poor heart, Reuben.
Jax, we'll have to sit down and have a chat soon. But there's something I need to discuss with Carla first. Carla, we should go somewhere more private.
We can talk in the basement hall. What would you like to talk about?
The letter. I just don't get it. Neither Jax nor Margot were poisoned. Did the culprit deliberately not poison the guests, or was there another purpose for it?
I'm sure that someone just wanted to divert our attention away from the case.
If that's true, I think they succeeded. What about the newspaper? Did you find it?
I have it here.
Mind if I have a look at it? Yeah, the font type is the same as in the letter. But how can you be sure it's this newspaper?
Mrs. B told me she disposed of the rest of the newspaper. Only that one was left.
Right. We didn't receive any new ones because of the storm, either. So, if it's this one, what does that give us?
Mrs. Bird told me the last person she saw with the newspaper was Janet.
It's hard for me to believe that Janet would have left the letter.
I think she could have. She's still a suspect like everyone else. Not to mention that we don't know what dirt Portia had on her.
I can't deny that. I assume you already have a plan in mind?
I want to sneak in and snoop around in her room.
I knew you'd say that.
And I'd like you to find Janet and occupy her while I do so.
I don't know. This isn't right. It feels like I'd be lying and manipulating Janet.
Ruben, won't you feel better knowing the truth too?
I will. But I still hate doing this to her.
It's for the greater good.
I wouldn't call it that. But all right. I'll do it. I'll send her a text to meet up. Good. She replied. I'll go and meet her right now. She's already left her room. You go ahead, and I'll try to stall her as much as I can.
All right. I'll leave the rest to you. Thanks. Time to get to work. Nothing of interest. Something's blocking the drawer. Maybe I can... It's Janet's invitation to the island. I guess she kept it around. Is that Janet's diary? Maybe there's a key for it somewhere in the room. Where could it be? I need to solve the lock's puzzle first. I need to solve the lock's puzzle first.
I need to solve the lock's puzzle first. I need to solve the lock's puzzle first. Well, it's a small key. Hope it's the right fit for the journal. Boy, there's a lot about Jax here. Nothing nice either. What the hell? Why does Janet have a crossed out photo of Portia in her diary? There has to be an explanation in here. Janet's using ghostwriters? If her fan base found out, she's ruined. Portia figured it out, somehow, and blackmailed her to stay away from Ruben? Wow. No wonder she hates Portia's guts. I'll leave the diary here, in case Janet decides to use it. I'll keep the photo, though. Could Janet really have killed Portia? I should let Ruben in on this. I'll text him. All right. I guess there's no point sticking around in Janet's room any longer.
Carla, what were you doing in Miss Lim's room?
I went to investigate Janet's room.
Oh my. Does it have to do with the newspaper you asked about?
It does. Though, I didn't find anything related to it. But I did manage to discover what dirt Portia had on Janet. For the past couple of years, she hasn't been writing. Ghostwriters did most, if not all of the work.
I'm sure that her whole career is built upon her name as a writer.
It is. That's why if this information got out, it would ruin her career.
If Portia knew this and kept it quiet, what would she gain from it?
Ruben. She gained Ruben. She threatened to expose Janet if she didn't stay away from him.
Portia. She cared for Ruben a lot. But blackmailing Janet, it's too much, even for her.
I can understand her a little. She just wanted to protect Ruben and let him focus on work.
It wasn't a decision for her to make, dear. But what's done is done.
Either way, this puts Janet in a bad light. It gives her a motive to murder Portia. Mrs. B, can I trust you to keep this a secret for now?
Of course, dear. My lips are sealed. But there's something else I'd like to speak with you about. I'm getting worried about how long we can last on this island.
What do you mean?
Who knows how long this storm will continue? And I don't see help coming anytime soon. We don't have food to last forever either.
Did you try rationing the food? We might be fine for a while.
But I didn't end up with anything of use. I don't know what to do.
Why don't I give it a shot? I might be able to help.
That'd be grand, dear. The stickers are back in the kitchen. All right, love. The stickers are over here.
I need to distribute the food among all the guests.
Oh my! You did it!
Oh, it's nothing. Just glad I could help.
I like how modest you are, dear. This wasn't such an easy task. I should know.
Well, either way, we should be good for some time.
I just wish that the storm would clear up soon.
Don't worry, Mrs. B. The storm won't last long enough to do us any harm.
I hope you're right.
Okay, I'll go and get some rest. It's been way too tough of a morning.
You shouldn't overdo it, dear.
I'll try not to.
Howdy, partner. What's all the commotion back in the kitchen?
We were taking inventory of what food we have left.
All good?
Yeah, should be fine for a while.
You ain't hiding something from me, are ya?
I'm not hiding anything. It's really nothing when compared with our current situation.
Guess there ain't much more that can top being stuck with a murderer on an island.
No, not really.
Either way, it's actually good that I ran into you. Mrs. Bird's in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, she is.
Well, then I need a hand from you.
I'm not signing on to anything I don't understand.
All I want is to get a snack for myself. It's been helping me to cope. But Mrs. Bird has become rather strict about giving out snacks to me. And this is where you come in. You're my wild card. I doubt Mrs. Bird will have any issues if you take something. I'd owe you one.
Fine. What do you want?
Thank you. A protein bar will do.
Got it. I'll be back in a minute.
Carla, why are you back? Did something happen?
No, nothing serious. I know the situation with the food isn't great, but maybe I could grab a quick snack?
Of course, that's fine, dear. You deserve it. Let's just keep this our little secret, though, okay?
Sure, Mrs. B. Thanks. Well, as long as this makes Jax a bit happier.
All right, thanks. You've done me a solid.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to go back to my room.
I ain't stopping you.
Still no sign from Ruben. Maybe he's still with Janet? I guess I'll just head back to my room and get some rest for now.
My favorite traitor walking around. I really thought you were on my side, chérie. But you gave the antidote to Trainer, out of all people.
It was a tough choice, a lose-lose situation. I won't say sorry for it.
Oh, chérie, I like that you stand tall on your decision, but it still hurts. To be fair, it was a tough choice. I can't really judge you so harshly on it. Besides, you heard a few bad scandals about me too. Trainer sure opened his mouth back there.
I I didn't believe when he said that you were giving misleading information to the public. It's just a lie.
A lot of lies are based on the truth. Just don't quote me on that. Still, I have to be honest. I don't like that you gave him the antidote. But I can respect your choice.
Thank you for understanding. I just did what I thought was right at the moment.
Don't worry, chérie. I get it. By the way, how's the investigation coming along? Have you figured anything out yet?
I really can't tell you any details yet.
I see. I guess that means you're onto some clues already.
What I can say is that we will find whoever is causing this madness. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, chérie, you sound so formidable. I believe you will. Well, I shouldn't hold you any longer. You look tired already, and it's not even afternoon.
Tell me about it. I think it's time for a nap.
Sleep tight, chérie.
Huh? What's that buzzing? Oh, I think it's my phone.